Hello and welcome to Newsroom Series, where we furnish you with up-to-date stories from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Today we have a bias for the northwestern region of Nigeria. But first we'll begin with a story of southwestern extraction, happening to be the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, who've begun traffic diversions today as repair work starts on the second phase of the Ogudu Ifako Bridge in Koshofe local government area. The rehabilitation project runs from Tuesday, August the 19th to October 1st, 2025 as part of government's efforts to improve road infrastructure and ease movement in the state. LASTMA says alternative routes are already in place to reduce congestion, while officers are on ground to guide motorists and ensure smooth traffic flow throughout the period. The Nigerian Defense Academy is conducting a battle inoculation exercise for cadets of the 72 regular course and short service course 48 in Katsina, Kaduna State. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, charges the cadets to embrace professionalism and resilience as they prepare for commissioning into the armed forces. He stresses that the nation's current and emerging security challenges demand well-trained and dedicated officers to defend the country.
The field training exercise Camp Highland is taking place at the Table Hill Military Training Area in Katsina, Kaduna State. It is a final field test for Nigerian Defense Academy Army cadets. For 3 weeks, cadets are tested on leadership, tactical knowledge, and troop command in simulated military operations, preparing them for commissioning into the armed forces of Nigeria. The battle inoculation, filled with the sound of live gunfire and explosives, recreates a real battlefield and marks the climax of weeks of rigorous training.
I am pleased to note that during my interaction with the cadets, at different phases of the exercise, they have shown high level of commitment, endurance, and teamwork. I therefore have no doubt that the cadets will perform creditably well as junior leaders when deployed in the field.
From assault maneuvers to firepower demonstrations and final attack, they show what a real war situation looks like.
Sir, we assure you that the knowledge gained during the course of the training of Exercise Camp Highlands 2025 will be put into good use in the defense of our country after our eventual commission as officers of the Nigerian Army.
Representing the Chief of Army Staff at the event is the Commander, Armored Corps, Major General Obinna Ajowa. He describes the battle inoculation exercise as a vital step in the cadets' transition into junior leadership roles. He expresses satisfaction with their performance and readiness for service.
I am convinced that this battle inoculation has truly met the objectives of the exercise for the personnel cadets. This battle inoculation has given you a foretaste of what you may likely experience as you go into the field as subalterns occupying junior leadership and command positions in the various theaters of operations within and outside the country. I'm very certain that you are now better prepared mentally and physically for the tasks ahead.
At the end of their NDA training, these young men and women are expected to apply the skills they have gained as they begin their careers as officers of the Nigerian Armed Forces.
Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has commended President Bola Tinubu for approving the establishment of the Federal University of Health Science in Safe and the appointment of its principal officers. The governor gave the commendation while receiving a delegation from the Federal Ministry of Education, the National Universities Commission, and the sponsor of the bill for the establishment of the institution, Senator Ikra Aliyu Bilbis, at the Government House, Gusau.
Announcing the arrival of His Excellency.
A delegation from the Federal Ministry of Education and National Universities Commission visits Zamfara State to inspect the takeoff site of the new Federal University of Health Sciences in Safi.
Thank you very much.
Leading the delegation, the Director of University Education at the Ministry, Rekia Iliasu, says existing facilities are on ground, but they need an upgrade before the smooth takeoff of the institution. She calls for support from the Zamfara State government to provide the additional infrastructure.
We have an existing institution that can easily feed into this university. We don't have to start running helter-skelter where to have students, which we know that students will come to this school. Only thing I was talking to the community is that we should make it more receptive for people that will come.
The sponsor of the bill establishing the university explains that the institution is designed to boost health sciences education in the Northwest.
Actually, when the idea came to me, I said, "Sir, I have an idea." He said, "What is it?" I said, "I want to raise a motion in the Senate seeking the establishment of the Federal University of Science, Health Science and Technology, Safi." Before I said my second statement, he quickly said, "Oh, that's good, right, go ahead."
In his remarks, Governor Lawal dismisses what he describes as exaggerated reports of insecurity in Zamfara State and insists the state is relatively calm and assures the delegation that his administration has prioritized security to guarantee the safety of the students and staff.
The first thing we did upon resumption in office was to declare a state of emergency in education. Having realized the challenges the state is facing, we're making conscious effort to transform the then College of Health Sciences. Having realized the importance of the school, because right now we have upgraded about 10 general hospitals to state-of-the-art hospitals, and we need the personnel to man those hospitals.
The proposed Federal University of Health Sciences is set to become a key driver of medical education and research in the Northwest.
The Zamfara State Ministry of Health has conducted a two-day training for Health Information Management System officers on the use of the Digital Health Information System. The training, which was designed to strengthen the National Health Management Information System by digitizing health data from 147 impact and basic health care provision fund facilities across the state, had speakers at the event to include the Commissioner of Health, Dr. Nafisa Maradun, who was represented by the Executive Secretary, Primary Healthcare Board, Dr. Saini Anka, where it was said that the program aimed to equip participants with skills in data capture, web-based data entry and reporting, as well as data analysis for effective planning.
To have a good record keeping, we need to have this digital system of reporting our data so that in the global world, just even if you're outside the country, you have maybe some partners or funders that you need their support. Once you ask them, we need social services, we have shortage of A or B or C. Our services we are giving in social area, we are deficient. They need to see evidence-based record. So those records can be obtained through digital system. So when we create our website, of course, through our website, all that data, you can be able to view it, even at the comfort of your home.
The Zamfara State Impact Project Manager, Dr. Elias Usale, cautioned participants against misusing the laptops provided for the exercise, explaining that the devices had been specially programmed by ZIPDA to support digital reporting. He warned that any loss or damage will be the responsibility of the officer involved, urging participants to use the laptop strictly for timely and accurate data reporting.
through the support of the World Bank, we came up with this idea of providing laptops for each of the 147 supported health facilities across the state, so that they'll be able to ensure that their data, because the importance of data, that's what will help you to make informed decisions as regards to health outcomes and things like, because that's the essence of data, so that we'll be able to look at the data that's been transmitted, to make analysis, and then to make informed decisions that can move the state further. So that's why we're having this training today.
The federal government is set to empower 27,000 youth across Jigawa State in a move aimed at boosting job creation and economic growth. Governor Umar Namadi disclosed this shortly after citizens' engagement in Ringim local government area of Jigawa State. Our correspondent Abubakar Saliu reports.
Thousands of residents turn out en masse to welcome the governor and show support for the APC-led government in Ringim. Government officials, traditional leaders and community members gathered to interact with the state government on developmental issues. The governor reveals that the federal government plans to empower 1,000 youth in each local government across the country, a total of 27,000 for Jigawa State's 27 local government areas.
Today, I was able to use this opportunity to tell the people of Ringim local government that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is planning a program that will empower 1,000 youth in each and every ward in Nigeria, and the Jigawa State inclusive. This is a massive program that will help in alleviating poverty, that will help in improving the livelihood of people, and that will bring prosperity to the people of Nigeria. So these are the kind of forum we are using to advocate government policies and to advocate what the government has done to the people. And you can see the acceptance of this policy throughout this local government we have done. Every day, you cannot even determine which local government is better than the other. Because the massive turnout that our people are coming to work for us and the massive participation of the people is very, very encouraging. It's giving us hope that what we see is deep-rooted into the state.
Some residents praised the initiative, saying it will help reduce unemployment and poverty while providing youth with meaningful skills.
If you look at the ongoing specialty hospital, ongoing now is about 6 billion naira. If you look at the Sangaya project, it's about 2 billion naira. If you look at the Sangara Township Road, it's about 3.5 billion naira. And so many other projects is ongoing right now. Ringim local government has benefited many more projects from this government.
By the atmosphere, you can really tell that His Excellency has done so well in his 2 years in office.
For many here, the promise of employment signals a step toward economic progress and greater opportunities for the next generation. Abubakar Salihu, Channels Television News.
Small and large-scale business owners in Kebbi State benefit from a cash disbursement. That's after the break on Newsroom Series. Please stay with us. Welcome back. The Speaker of the Kebbi State House of Assembly, Mohammed Usman, says that the people of Zuru Emirate have no reason to vote for any candidate other than Governor Nasir Idris. He made the statement during the flag-off of a cash disbursement program to small and large-scale business owners in Zuru town. The initiative aims to boost economic activity and is in line with Governor Idris' agenda to support startups and small businesses across the state.
The Zuru Town Hall is filled with women from different communities across the Emirate, gathered to receive financial support to grow their trades. More than 1,400 beneficiaries from the 10 wards of Zuru local government area are receiving between 30,000 and 500,000 naira, depending on the scale of their businesses. Speaking at the event, The chairman of Zuru local government, Bala Isa Gajere, appreciates Governor Idris for his commitment to the welfare of the people. He explains that the speaker's intervention is possible because of the governor's continuous support to lawmakers.
Anybody that is occupying political office should go back to his people, assist his people. And this is not the first time for Right Honorable Speaker for him to be doing this.
On his part, the Speaker of the Kebbi State House of Assembly, Muhammad Usman, says the initiative is made possible through the encouragement legislators receive from Governor Idris. He notes that this support has motivated lawmakers to return home and contribute meaningfully to their constituencies. The Speaker adds that for over 20 years, the people of Zuru have been disconnected from the state capital. But with the governor's efforts, work is now ongoing on the 80-kilometer Zuru-Birnin-Kebbi road, which he describes as a clear sign of the governor's developmental drive.
These are all the goodwill messages that we receive from His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kebbi State, which has made it for me very possible to come back to my constituency and empower about 1,500 people.
Some beneficiaries expressed joy over the financial support and promised to use the funds wisely to improve their businesses.
I asked to give us this money. May God bless. And this money where you give us, for me particular, I will use the money to support my business because I'm selling cement.
After the program, the speaker visits the bridge linking Zuru Metropolis and Rikoto village, which is in urgent need of repair. He pledges to ensure the construction of a durable concrete culvert that will ease movement and improve connectivity in the area.
Meanwhile, residents of Kebbi State are expressing concern over the devastating flood that continues to ravage communities, destroy homes, leaving many residents homeless. The ongoing floods have damaged bridges, houses, and farmland, not only in local government communities, but also in the state capital. Makera, a community in the Birnin-Kebbi local government area, has been particularly hard hit as the flood has left many residents in dire situations, losing their homes and property, and struggling to protect their families from future harm. The incident destroyed several homes and properties and caused injuries to some residents. Although no death was recorded, many animals perished in the disaster. The federal government says it is committed to producing highly skilled transportation experts who can compete on a global scale. The Minister of Transportation, Senator Said Al-Khali, made this known at the second matriculation ceremony of 529 students from the Federal University of Transportation, Daura. The minister explains that the university is designed to raise experts who will use policy, law, and industry to make the transportation sector a key driver of Nigeria's economy.
The Federal Ministry of Transportation and the university will continue to remember this monumental gesture in making this event a reality. It is our hope and aspiration to produce graduates of highest quality who can compete favorably with other graduates across the world. I am assuring you that we will deliver on our mandate to disseminate specialized knowledge in all modes of transportation, to produce Nigeria experts that will utilize policy, law, and industry to practice to make the transport sector the pride of Nigeria economy.
A fresh deadly attack carried out in the early hours of Tuesday by bandits of Angwan Mantau community in Mulumfashi local government area of Katsina State has claimed the lives of 13 worshippers. The incident occurred during the early morning prayers when bandits armed with dangerous weapons stormed the mosque and opened fire on the worshippers. The attack was in retaliation for the community's successful defense efforts 2 days earlier. State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Dr. Nasiru Mwazu disclosed this in a statement, describing the incident as a reprisal attack undertaken by criminals after residents of the area had earlier confronted the bandits. According to Mr. Mwazu, the Katsina state government has already announced immediate security reinforcements and support measures following the tragic incident. He says the security agencies are currently on the ground in Angwanmantau to restore normalcy. He also said the commissioner also maintained that Air Component Commander of the Forward Operating Base Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Police Force have already deployed to clear the bandits, as during their rainy season, bandits, according to him, hide under the crops to perpetrate their evil acts. He says that they were working towards bringing the bandits to book as government, and they will salute the gallantry and the gallant disposition of the people of Angwanmantau and are committed to fighting the bandits and ensuring safety across the communities. And that's it on Newsroom Series today. Thank you for watching. I'm Olumide Mukoli.